So Jane records how many millimeters of rain fall each month in her garden. In February, Jane's got a lot of time on her hands. In February, there was 16 millimeters more than in January. In March, there was 5 millimeters more than in February. The total amount of rain for January was, for all three was 172. Okay, we've got to start thinking algebraically in our heads here. The only thing they've not given us is the amount of rain in January, which is the thing that we've got to work out. Now, if we say the amount of rain in January we can call J, and the amount of rain in February we can call F, and the amount of rain in March we can call M, we know that J plus F plus M is equal to 172. As soon as you see units, by the way, instantly start asking yourself, are all the units the same? Yes. Also, let's just check and make sure they want the answer in millimeters too. So we don't have to worry about converting units. We can not have to stress about that. What's next? How do we use these? We want to come up with an equation that has 16 and 5 in it. See if you can do that. What I should say, an equation that has 16 in it and another equation that has 5 in it. So basically we've got here that all three added together 172, and we said February is equal to the January amount, whatever that is, we want to work that out, plus 16. And we know that March is equal to the February plus 5. So we can use, now this top one here is just the second one rearranged. So really the sort of independent equations would be this one, and this one. Now we're going to use all three to work out what is J. So that's your next step. So the way to start to group these equations is to say, instead of writing, for example, J, I could write this. But that's not going to really help because we want J to be in it. So we could do it the other way around. Instead of writing F, I could write this. We want to basically remove the letters that are not J, and eventually we'll have an equation that has just J in it. Right. So this student, they've collected all the different equations. So let's have a look what they've done. So we've got J plus F plus M is equal to 172. So J, they've said is F minus 16. So F minus 16 plus F plus, and then they've said F plus 5. So that's fine, yeah, and equals 172. Rearranged it. Well, they've collected the terms, and then so they got 3F minus 16 plus 5 is equal to 172. So 3F minus 11 is equal to 172. Then they said 172. So they said 172 plus 11 is equal to 183 because they're going to move that over there. And then so they said therefore 3F is equal to 183, and then 183 divided by 3 is 61, so that's what F is. And then they went up here and said J is equal to F minus 16, so that's 45. So there's that is fine. And what I would suggest is that this step here really should be not in terms of F's, because it's the J's that we want to. It was the J that we want to find out. So what I'm just going to see if I'm going to do it the same way, and hopefully we'll get the same answer if we're both doing it right. So we're now going to get everything in terms of J. So we've got F is J plus 16. So J, we're going to keep the same. I'm just using this equation here first. Plus, instead of writing F, I'm going to write J plus 16. And instead of writing M, I'm going to write F plus 5. I'm going to leave a gap here because I'm then going to change this F, and instead of writing F, I'm going to write again J plus 16. So, and now I've got all the J's, so I can say 3J is equal to 16 plus 16 plus, and then, sorry, that's equal to 172. So 16 plus 16 plus 5, that's 32 plus 5, 37. So 3J, I shouldn't say equals, I should say plus. So 3J plus 37 is equal to 172. I would then take away 37 from both sides. So 3j is equal to 3j is equal to 135. So then we go 135 divided by 3 is equal to 45. So that's good news. We both got the same answer, which means we're more likely to be both right. Okay.